Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream here. I am Bryce Tomlinson, Brother Bryce. I hope that you'll call me Brother Bryce. My friends call me Brother Bryce, and you're all my friends, so I hope that you'll call me Brother Bryce as well. I'm wearing my fancy bacon strips and bacon strips and bacon strips shirt. Um, anyway, you guys, are you struggling to come up with a way to organize all of the things that you got to do in the morning? Well, I'm about to go through my morning routine. Normally, I go through it about an hour ago, but I saved it up so that I can engage with you guys and share my whole process, my morning routine with you guys. And so I'm going to share with you an app that I'm using to organize my tasks every morning, and I hope that you'll like it. Every day when this comes up, when this app comes up, it comes up with a quote, an inspiring quote. To accomplish great things, we must not only act but also dream, not only plan but also believe, and it totally friends. So that's one example right there of you know, of an app that or of a quote, and I'm kind of into quotes, and I do quote memes. I did a live stream yesterday where I showed making quote memes, and sometimes I take a screenshot of this, and I will save that on my Facebook timeline. I do that to share with you guys. So I'm also going to be sharing this app. And what we're going to be doing is actually using the app to organize my tasks each morning. And I'll show you how. It's probably going to take me a little longer today because I'm showing someone and I'm talking about it. But normally in my day, these tasks that I do the first thing in the morning, these tasks only take maybe 20 minutes. And they used to take me a lot longer because I'm the kind of person that I just don't organize my thoughts very well by myself. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on the chat, and you guys will see that over there in the corner of the screen when I share my screen. And at the same time, I'm also going to have our my app over here on the screen so that you can see. And I've got a little bitty tiny monitor up here so that I can kind of see what's happening, but I can monitor the chat. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going into YouTube and Spotify and Facebook, and then this document over here, and also Notepad. So we're going to be doing a lot of work in a few different screens. The first thing that I do in my day is I take this document here and copy the whole thing, copy it. This is the very first thing that I do every day. And then I go over to my Facebook page for my podcast, Reading the 1 Year Bible Together, and I find the meme that we posted. This is the meme that we created on the live stream yesterday. And let me get rid of that so that I can see the chat again. This is the meme that we created yesterday on yesterday's live stream, and already somebody's left a comment on it. I'm going to leave this comment, and that is this link, because I don't put links in my posts anymore. Not at all. I don't put links in any of my posts. I post these memes in hopes that the memes will become popular and get shared. You never know. My good friend Paul posted a picture, a meme, so to speak, and that picture has now got something like 48 million views, and that's just inside of a week. So that's pretty amazing, and that's what we're kind of hoping for here, is some kind of reaction. You never know when something's going to go viral, but Facebook pages like this one, not profiles, but Facebook pages tend to get buried. So you have to create content that can possibly go viral. So what I do every day is I have this scheduled from the day before, like we showed yesterday in yesterday's live stream. I have this meme posted with this engaging text. And then when people will click on it, the first comment they see, hopefully, somebody beat me to it, Nico. Somebody beat me to it. And the first comment they see will hopefully be this one that has the link in it that takes them to today's podcast over on Spotify. And it does a live link for Spotify right there. And it also has a link to our YouTube. It has today's passages, and it has all these other links like our reading plan, our archived episodes. All that stuff is in this comment that we're going to add every day. So I just left that. I dropped that. That's the first thing I do every single day. And if we go into here, we'll see that task on my app. So if you're looking at my app screen over here, you can see it says copy paste social podcast comment to comment on reading the 1 Year Bible meme for the day. Okay, so I'm going to, because I've got this in my app here, and I'm going to check that off. And then it disappears. I don't have to think about it for the whole rest of the day. It'll reappear tomorrow, but I don't have to think about that task at all for the rest of the day. Now, in this app, there's also there's training for how to use it, for the best practices for the things that you can do for setting your goals. There's a thing for setting notes. There's a journal that allows you to do dictation. There's quotes that you can review. You can add your own quotes. There's a vision board where you can add images for your own visions, things that you imagine you want to do with your life. So goals and affirmations. And you may notice on the screen there's a URL, sparetimeismine.com/magic. If you go there just for today, there is 40% off. You can get 40% off by typing in the 40 off coupon code, 40 off. And that will get you in, but you can use the little book of affirmations, the little book of magic that comes for free. You don't even have to buy the app if you don't want to, but you get this book from Paul called the little book of magic, Affirmations by Paul Hutchings. You get that for totally free, and you also get his 7 steps for having a magical morning. So it's called the Magical Morning Formula. You can get it right now for free at sparetimeismine.com/magic. That's absolutely free. There's no obligation. But right there, you'll find a link where you can get this app that I'm using right now. And you would be able to take and put some of those affirmations from that book, for instance, into the affirmations in this. There's also a blog and all the other stuff. But let's go back to where we were. Let's go back to home and go back into tasks. Now, our next task that we have is delete Spotify and YouTube links and passages from the social podcast comment. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my notepad again, and all the links that were in there, I'm going to delete them. And I do this as a practice because I don't want to accidentally post wrong links the next day. We're going to rebuild this text file for the next day, and I'll show you how that works. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly from here going forward, but I'm basically just going to delete the passages because we're going to add new passages. These are the Bible passages that get read in each day's podcast. So I've deleted the YouTube link up here. I've deleted the Spotify link right here, and I've deleted the passages, and we're going to start to rebuild that right now. All right, let me check the chat. Nobody in the chat yet. We're going to rebuild those passages and all these links right now. So the next step that's on our phone is, I should probably move this over so that we can see it better. That's what I'll do. I will move this over some so that it's off of the phone because it's on the phone, right? All right. So I've deleted the YouTube video, or the YouTube link, the Spotify link, and the passages that were there. Now, on my phone app here, and this phone app works on desktop too. So it'll work on your desktop browser, and you can use it on your phone as well. So now the next thing that I've done, okay, so I've deleted that Spotify links and all that stuff from that text file. I click that little bubble and it disappears. I don't have to think about it for the rest of the day. It comes back tomorrow. So now I'm going to download tomorrow's YouTube video. It says go to YouTube Studio under the current content panel, under the live tab, and download the one for tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to go into our YouTube here, and I'm going to take my phone panel off of the screen for the moment. And that way we have more screen space. And so tomorrow is going to be February 3rd. It says to go under the live tab here. Under the live tab. Oh, you know what I can do? I can bring the phone back up and I can move it over onto the chat window because you guys don't see that. Or you don't need to see that. All right, let me take that and, oops, that's not what I was trying to do. Take that and move that over here against the right side. There we go. We'll keep that there. That's cool. I'm trying to keep today's live stream from being yesterday's disaster that it was. All right. Okay, so what we're looking for this thing here. Says go under YouTube Studio, under content category, that's over here, and under the live tab, we're over here, and look for tomorrow's date. So tomorrow is going to be February 3rd. So we're looking for February 3rd. And I click on that, and now I'm going to download this video from my own library out of the live, and you'll see what I'm going to do with it. Because this was recorded 2 weeks ago. We record our podcast 2 weeks in advance and we edit them down. And I'm going to throw that in the archive folder for our podcast episodes. That's going to take a few minutes. Normally it probably doesn't take this long, but I can kind of go through some of the tasks that we're going to do while we're doing that. We're going to take and we're going to delete tomorrow's YouTube video, and then we're going to re-upload it as we're going to make it drop at midnight tomorrow. That's what our goal is. And I'm using this app to organize my tasks because I'm going to get all the way down here to this part here where our live stream is, and that happens at 10 o'clock this morning. So right now it is going on 8 o'clock. It's about 20 minutes to 8. And I should be able to complete all of these tasks here in that short period of time. Normally it would happen a lot faster because I'm not explaining it and moving windows around. All right, it's moving a little faster. Once it's done downloading, then we will have that to re-upload. But while that's happening, we can go into gratitude here. Let's gratitude. And you can say that you're grateful for. What am I grateful for? I am grateful for Amy calling me up in the middle of my live stream yesterday. To let me know something was off. And so she was all over me. She let me know that there was no audio, and then she let me know that the screen was black. And that's why I have all this stuff up on my screen today in a different way, so that I can manage to be engaged with the chat and to see if somebody's telling me they can't hear me or something like that, or the screen is black. So I tried to do the screen differently today. And so I'm going to leave that as one of my gratitudes, because I was super grateful for that. And if she didn't let me know, I would have gone on for an hour. I know I would have. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to say, if you're watching this and you see that gratitude, you go in there and you can look at your gratitudes. And I'm going to say, thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. I'm going to dwell on that for a minute, because if you're grateful, your day is going to be better. All right? And then you can do stretches, and you can meditate and pray. This is where you add your vision board stuff. You can add images. Let's go back to our tasks here. I just figured, since we have time to kill while we're downloading that file, I'd show some of that. All right. Let me see if we have anybody watching. We do have somebody over there watching on Facebook. If you're watching this, let me know. Say hashtag live or say hello. And all right, so now that we've got this file up here, right, this file, February 3rd, that we just downloaded, we're going to upload that. But before we do that, remember, we got on our screen here, download tomorrow's YouTube video. We just did that, so we're going to check that off. Now we're going to delete it. It says delete the video you just downloaded. So now we're going to click on that little hamburger icon or the 3 dots and hit delete. We're going to delete that video. I understand that deleting is permanent. Yes. Well, I have a backup copy. I just downloaded it. And then it's going to take us back to our content tab. We can go over here. We don't have to go over here, but this shows all the videos that we've uploaded. And I'm going to go create and upload video. And I'm going to take that video that I just now downloaded, February 3rd, right there, and I'm going to re-upload it. This formula of doing this every single day has created a lot more traffic on this little tiny channel, and so we're going to do these steps every day. All right. And now I've done that. I've deleted tomorrow's YouTube video. I'm uploading tomorrow's YouTube video. Create, upload video, and select the upload. Okay. And while on this page, we're going to do these other things. Change the YouTube title to reflect that it's a live replay, and it shows an example right there on my phone. So I'm going to add that onto here. Live replay. And that's all I have to do for that step. And then I check that off on my phone over here. And now I'm going to copy and paste this YouTube video link. Copy it right here. Remember I said that I was going to rebuild that notepad document? That's a notification that I have about the HBA Mastermind coming up. And if you're interested in that, there's links in the description down below. You can get that $25 all-in-one thing, or the HBA TNC Mastermind. You can get that $1 trial in the link in the description. So remember, I just copied that YouTube link right there. I'm going to paste that here. And now I'm going to go over to Spotify, and it says to go into Spotify for tomorrow and paste it in the description. So we're looking again for February 3rd. All right. I'm going to click on that. And in here, yeah, it's got a link already, but I'm going to that's an old link. So I'm going to delete that link, and I'm going to create a new link right here. So there's the link for the YouTube video for February 3rd. Again, this was recorded 2 weeks ago, but then it was uploaded after it was edited, and now we're going to add the links and the passages to it. All right, so we copied and pasted the YouTube link to the podcast comment and to the Spotify episode over here in our app. And I'm going to check that off. Type today's Bible passages from the Bible plan. So I've got a plan over here, and we find February 3rd. These are the passages right here that I'm going to be reading, or that the podcast has read in it. So I'm going to pull that up in my notepad, and we're going to type those in. I like to put the notepad right next to it and do this. So 17:8, and I like to keep it a little less symbols, a little less symbols and a little more texty. 22:34 to 23:12. That's where we're going to be reading. And 27:7 to 14. All right. And then Proverbs 6 to 27:35. There we go. Okay. So that's our Bible passages, right? And then here in the app, again, type today's Bible passages from the Bible plan into the social podcast comment file, then copy and paste it into the YouTube description and the Spotify description. So we're going to copy and paste this whole passages thing right here. And now we're going to go to our YouTube. And right here, today's passages, right? And that's just a blank slate right there because that's in my upload defaults. I'm going to paste that right there. So now that's in there. And then I'm going to go over to the Spotify episode for tomorrow. And that already has something in there, but that's old. And so we're going to replace that right there. And then over here in our task list, we just check that off. That disappears. I don't have to think about it until tomorrow. Copy and paste tomorrow's Spotify episode link into the social podcast. Okay, so now I'm done updating this. I've got the YouTube link. I've got the passages already done in here. And I go next. This is already uploaded. I'm just updating the information on it. And then I hit schedule. And then right here, I can copy that link. And now it says to paste it into the social podcast, which is, this is the document that I was telling you we were going to rebuild, put in new links and everything in there. So that's done, right? That part's done. Now that I've copied that, I'm going to go over to the YouTube video. We invite you to listen to the more polished, edited podcast version of this episode at, and then there it is. So when this video drops at midnight tomorrow, at the same time when the podcast episode drops at midnight tomorrow morning, then both of them have links for the other, and it cross promotes. So now I click next, and I'm going to check this off over here in my app. I'm going to hit check that off, and it says add end screen to the video. So the next step here, I'm going to add an end screen. I'm going to do one more step too, which I just started doing, but I'm just going to add an end screen, and the end screen gives people a suggested video and then a subscribe link. And so that's all I'm doing is I'm adding an end screen to it, so that at the end of the video there will be a suggested video from my videos and a subscribe link. I'm also going to add a card. And cards can happen at any point in the video. You can have as many as you want. I'm going to add a card for a channel. And it's going to be reading the one, and it should pop right up right there. And I'm going to place that at 15 seconds in. All right, and I'm going to add a message here. This custom message is going to be you're invited to subscribe. And I use this language because it makes it about, it makes it you, not me. Like, I want you to subscribe, or I invite you to subscribe. It's not me taking action. It's you. You're invited. You can feel invited. I'm using that language on purpose. So I'm going to take and copy this to the next thing. You have to have a teaser text, and it's just going to be the same thing in this case. You're invited to subscribe. And then I'm going to save that, because your videos and your channel should be coming up in the related videos for your channel and your videos. If someone else's videos are coming up on the sidebar alongside your videos, then you're missing out on some traffic. So try to get your videos up in the related videos, and using end screens and cards, those can help to do that. All right, so we're going to check that off. Add over here on our app, add end screen to video, click next. Okay, so we've done all that. Schedule the video, so click next and next. And we're going to schedule this video to drop at midnight, February 3rd at 12 a.m. Okay. We've done that, and now over here in our app, we will now check that off. And now we're ready to go on with the whole rest of our day. So I've got the next step that I do is the live stream setup, which I don't do that till 10 a.m. So this part of my day now, I have free to do the masterminds with our community. And if you want to get in on that community, which that's happening in about 5-10 minutes, if you want to get in on that community and get in on our daily masterminds, you can do that for $1 for 2 weeks. $1 for 2 weeks, and you can try that out. And I guarantee you, if you try that out, you'll find that it's worth it. And you can find that link right there in the description. That is at sparetimeismine.com/$1. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me. And if you are interested in this podcast at all, it is called Reading the 1 Year Bible Together. It is called Reading the 1 Year Bible Together. And we are at our social page, readingthe1yearbiblettogether.com. You can also find it on Facebook. But readingthe1yearbiblettogether.com will take you right here to this social page. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you again real soon. God bless you guys. Have a great day.